Um, Linda and I got up like 9 o'clock something this morning. I'm not doing real well today, health-wise. It comes and it goes. I think, hang on a second, I gotta turn this air conditioner down. Oh. It's interfering with my thought process, as is that hearing aid. I'm going to take it off and set it over here until I'm ready to go somewhere or do something. Lynn and I, we did go to Walmart. We had a Play-Doh emergency, so among other things, and bought some more bread, and I bought myself a pair of tennis shoes. They weren't the cheapest one they had, which is usually what I do. This time I didn't. The last pair I bought for me was about 10, almost 11 years ago, and she said the reason they lasted so long is I hardly ever wear them, and that's true. However, these, they're leather. They're not cheap shoes. They happen to have one pair in my size, so we bought them. Telling on myself, I left my other shoes that I came in with on my feet in one of their trash cans. I let them dispose of it. I talked briefly to Jerry this morning. The heat's getting to him. I told him point blank, he and I are too old to be doing a lot of the stuff we're doing, and that is the truth. My diabetes is one problem I got. You know about the Lazarus syndrome, and then I've got a heart condition. And all the above are hitting me right now. Today's not been a good day. I'm barely ambulatory. In the mornings now, I can feel my feet now, but when I wake up, I can't feel anything from the knees down or from the elbows down. It takes a while for blood to circulate. I went to bed at a decent hour, and then I had to get back up and take some more pain reliever. It was not a good experience. We have prophecy class tonight. I'm going to try to go, but like I told Matt, I'm not sure I can. I'm going to try. Things are happening with me that I don't enjoy health-wise. I had a bowl of, of goulash this morning that Linda made with some that cheese you sprinkle on spaghetti when you eat it. I can't remember what that stuff's called. I think it starts with a P, but it had some of that on it. And I had her bring me ketchup and a hot sauce. And I dosed it down with a bunch, and I got it down, brushed my teeth. We barely made it to my friend Neil Mayo's house in time to get the two computers. One's in storage underneath the table there, and the other one I gave to my son Benjamin, along with a keyboard, a mouse, and a monitor and a mouse pad. And I basically told him, you know, you're responsible. Tomorrow is his payday, and he and I will go make an appointment with a dentist in Sulphur because he's needing a tooth extracted badly. I ordered some things online. I'll show you a couple of deals that I have that I've shown before. And that's not it. Oh. This is it. This is a FLIR, F-L-I-R. It's a camera. You can see through walls with this thing. And this is an RF meter. They call it a ghost meter. It's tuned to the frequency, supposedly, that can see where a ghost is at. Then I bought another camera because this one's okay and I enjoy using it, but my other two little cheap cameras, they died on the vine as soon as I got them. I've had one of these before. It works great. I gave the last one I had away. I don't remember which boy I gave it to. I gave Aurora my Canon. It's either a Canon or a GE. So I robbed some parts off the little throwaway cameras I've got to put on that one. It's just needful. I need to do it. I'm not going to jumble around in a car the expensive one I've got down there or the expensive ones I've got in the equipment locker. I'm just not going to do it. We did a run through a while back. They all work. Why am I saying this now? Well, here in a few months the weather's going to cool off significantly, and if I don't have my old van to where the brakes work on it by then, I'll just go buy another van and I'll park that one out to people if they need something. The reason for a conversion van is you can basically stand up in them, and I can take the stuff I've put in that one so far and put it in another one. I've not looked online yet, but the reason for a van like that is, and I'm looking at getting one that's got a good four-wheel drive in it. Some of the places I intend to go film this winter, you're not gonna. My youngest adopted son, Matt, has a Jeep, and he's got a really nice GMC pickup truck, 3/4 ton I think it is. We could go in those to the places I want to go film this winter, but I don't want to use somebody else's vehicle, so I'll buy my own. I don't like, now adjust this thing again. There. I just want to be able to see that sign right there. The whole deal is about getting footage of things normal people will never see, because they don't know where these things are. And so I'm going to do a series on it. And I've got everything set up. It's just too stinking hot, and I don't have the right vehicle yet to go do it. And then the other thing that's going to be going on is getting Linda and I an RV to live in. Well, I guess it's not really a recreational, it's a camping trailer. It's non-motorized, and Matt said he'd go with us when we start seriously looking. He's an expert at construction, and he knows what to look for, and I wouldn't have the first clue. Linda will know what she wants. I just want it to be mechanically sound. So when we're ready to do the deed, we'll go look. Now, I'll take my son Chris with me when I buy a truck. He's about the best mechanic I know of, seriously. Jerry's finding that out right now. My youngest son can do anything, pretty much. And that's what he's doing now. Tell you what, if I don't get to feeling better, I won't be at prophecy class tonight. I'm having some issues, and they're not little ones. Yesterday, driving to go see Matt and Jerry and Matt, I was on Sooner Rock Road, and all of a sudden, it's like the whole world did a shift like that. And that's pretty much telling me I either got microwaved or my heart's having issues. And I take heart medication. Don't get me wrong, Linda and I totally, thoroughly enjoy prophecy class. So if they can put me in a wheelchair I've got out back and get me through the door, I'll be there. I'm having some real medical problems right now. But I'll get through it, always have. Spoke with my brother Chris day before yesterday, I guess it was, and he's doing okay. Got a permanent invite from my sister Randy and her husband JD to come see them, and guys, y'all have a permanent invitation down here. I just don't know when I can break loose. With school going on, like Linda's going to be leaving here at 2:15 because people are rude when she goes and picks the kids up. I had to go get Brandon from work. He overheated. My best friend Jerry overheated. And I spoke about that. And it's like Matt said, he wants to get out and work. Bubba, talking to Jerry, he'll never see this, but yeah, I know we both have said when you don't work, you die. But you need to slow down, and I need to slow down on a lot of the stuff we're doing. The want to is there in both of us. We're both 10-year-old boys inside, but we're old men on the outside. That is the problem. Let me get a sip. Still haven't had time to test drive that or the other one I've got over there. I haven't had time to test drive a lot of stuff in here. I'm still needing some help getting things shifted around in here. Haven't done that yet. I can't do it myself, and the reason is, it's not that I don't have upper body strength. I'm stout as a bull from the waist up. It's from the waist down that I've got problems. I'm not going to get knee replacement surgery. I've had relatives, you need to do that. No. The only one I'd really be looking at getting replaced if I did is my left one. But I'd rather, honest to goodness, have them cut it off at the knee and give me a prosthesis, prosthetic leg. How can you say that? A lot less trouble. I'm not long for this old planet anyway, and if I were a peg leg, I could make me a wooden one and dress up like a pirate for Halloween, or, you know, to give little kids something to talk about. I don't know. Now I've got stuff I've got to do in here that I'm not wanting to do, and they need to get done. There's Linda's only rooster letting us know he's a he instead of a she. There he is again. He's the kind that's fluffy. I forget what those are called. and they're part of the Bantam family. I think I'm right on that. If I'm not, Linda will correct me. I believe today's the last triple digit day we're going to have for a while. Oh yeah, before I get too far, there it is, Matt. It's hanging on the wall just like I told you I would. I'm talking about a shotgun I loaned him. He was having ants in his pants to give it back to me, so he gave it back. The double rifle's put up, and like I told him, I probably have too many guns, too many pew-pews. Probably the best shot with a handgun I've ever come across, and I've come across a bunch of them, is my late father. Daddy could use a handgun. I've said that before. He was a wizard with a handgun. He was a wizard with a rifle. He was a wizard with a knife. He'd do things with a knife most people wouldn't believe. I mean, you take this right here. This is a piece of a skewer I turned into a toothpick. You take that and you stick it down in the ground with about that much showing, and you walk back 20 paces, and Daddy could throw his pocket knife, any knife. You'd only want one throw to get the balance of the knife, and after that he could split that thing long ways. Watched him do it the whole time I was growing up, and I've had people tell me I'm full of it. No, my old man could use a weapon, and I miss him pretty bad sometimes. Now, gonna get off of here, and I'll put my hearing aid back in so I don't forget it. I'll upload this, and then I've got some other things I've got to take care of in here. But I want all of you to know this crippled old fat man, let's not forget ugly, loves you with everything I've got to love you with, and I want God to bless you, and I do. And like that sign right there says, be kind. Bye.